Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another OzSide Football podcast. Today I have my lovely guest, Jaden Blanco. How are you, Jaden?
Welcome everybody. It's a big one.
Yeah, welcome. This is arguably our biggest episode, and will be for a long time. I don't think we'll ever see anything like what we're going through at the moment again.
No.
And yeah, look, we'll go through the confirms first. Some really sick transfers, but then we'll obviously get into talking about Ronnie and Mbappé.
Ronnie and Bat.
Yeah, Ronnie and
Mbappé. Oh
boy. But hey, first of all, arguably bargain of the year, Thomas Delaney, Dortmund to Sevilla for $6 million.
I knew you were going to be very excited about that one as soon as I saw it.
Sevilla doing
good
bits.
On Sevilla, right? Yeah.
Well, they also signed Rafa Mir from Wolves for $16 million, which I was actually kind of taken back by.
It's because 16. I was like 16 million's a bit. But Monchi knows what he's doing. Their director of football. He knows how to do transfers. He knows what he's doing. So yeah.
Yeah. And we're going to stay in Spain because we're going to go straight across. Marcus Andre, the Valladolid striker. Valladolid got relegated, but he went to Valencia for 8.5. So Valencia slowly rebuilding. For those who don't know, Valencia fell in mad financial troubles around 2 years ago.
They're also in the mud for their owners. So
yeah, and they sold basically every asset they had as a player.
Yeah.
To their rivals, Villarreal too. So they're rebuilding. They're lucky to hold on to Carlos Soler. And they're going from there. But Willian Jose went to Betis on loan from Sociedad. Jonathan Vieira, this second division stuff, but he came back from China to go to Las Palmas. Clearly, that's his club.
Get out of China.
Yep.
Get out of China. Everyone run from China.
We don't like big money clubs, and even
big Chinese clubs. Even big Chinese retail clubs. Get out.
We hate you.
Yeah.
But Omar Mascaral, the Schalke exodus has begun. He went to Elche on a free, so that's Elche actually building a really nice team. We spoke about it last week, and we'll speak about it again this week. They're building a really nice team.
All the second Bundesliga teams that have got relegated are clearing out
with the money. Yeah, it's just surprising because second Bundesliga is a big league, but
yeah.
Nonetheless, Florian Andone went to Cadiz on loan from Brighton. And then last one was Matthias Cunha went from Berlin to Atletico for 30 million pounds.
30 million.
And I was shocked.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't think he's worth that much at all. But,
he can be.
Atletico know what they're doing. And you know what? If he has another good season in Berlin,
who am I to say?
50. Yeah.
I just woke up from a nap. Who am I to say?
But on that note, Thomas Delaney signing of the summer, Sevilla doing bits. Lamela got another last-minute winner this week. You love to see it.
Yeah, good on Sevilla.
But from Spain, we're going to go to Portugal because one of your boys went to Sporting on loan.
Yes.
João
Virginia. I like him, but
he went to Sporting on loan, and I imagine he most probably will start.
I also think he'll start as well.
Yeah, and then Nemanja, we're just going to say Radonjic. The Marseille star boy, he went to Benfica on loan, which was surprising. But
Benfica are building a little nice team. We know that they're doing the most business out of the big three over there. So
yeah, well, he's the replacement for the next transfer. We're going to go to Germany, and Luca Waldschmidt went from Benfica to Wolfsburg for 12 million.
Yes,
and that's for people that don't know. 2 years ago, he had a cracker season for Freiburg, had offers all over Germany, but Benfica, he wanted to become a star at Benfica. It didn't work out for him, and he really got homesick. And Wolfsburg brought him back for 12 when he signed for Benfica for almost 20. So,
good on him.
Wolfsburg are really building a nice team. Then, Ishak Belfodil, he went from Hoffenheim to Hertha on loan, which I kind of surprised me.
That's okay. It's interesting.
Yeah, well, Kramaric and Rudier and all those players, he's not going to get a start over them too. So may as well go there. And then Leonard Sabora, he went from Atalanta to Genoa permanently, but then went to Arminia Bielefeld straight away on a loan.
Okay.
And then for my FIFA boys from FIFA 16,
boom,
Petro Williams went from Frankfurt to Firth on a free.
Good on him.
Good on Firth. When Memphis Depay was killing it in the Eredivisie, he was huge on FIFA because of 5-star, and Jetro was his hyperlink, and he was a gun. But yeah, Firth actually making a decent signing.
Yeah, so, good on him.
We're here for it.
Yeah, we are.
And then, whilst we're in Germany, we're going to go to Belgium quickly because Belgium made some great signings this week as a whole, the three big clubs. So Anderlecht signed Fiorentina star boy Christian Kouame on a loan.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't. As a Fiorentina fan, I
think as a neutral.
Yeah, as a neutral, it's a great one. But as a Fiorentina fan, that's so stupid. But Agbo, the Chelsea junior, Nigerian English boy, he went to Genk for 3.5 million. Real cheap.
Yeah,
real cheap.
Well, I mean, Chelsea. I'll tell you what, something about Chelsea, they just know how to sell players that you never heard of, and they're like, bam, they're worth 5 million.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, but good on that kid for getting out of that loan shit.
Oh, God, yes. 100%.
Otherwise, he'd be like Matt Miagaza and on his bloody 10th loan in 10 years and never got a chance to play.
I can't believe that Michy Batshuayi signed an extension to his contract at Chelsea to go on loan to Besiktas.
Yeah.
Could have just seen out the contract.
Yeah, and then another one that I found was interesting was Owen Otasowie. He's a Wolves boy, American. I forget his other nationality, forgive me, but he went to Bruges for 4 million.
Yeah, right.
So Wolves, I was kind of surprised they sold backup players, but at the same time, I'm not.
Oh. Maybe they wanted a bit more Portuguese in there.
Yeah. Maybe get some Portuguese in the air.
Yeah.
And from Belgium, we'll go to France. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
I think so.
So in the second division, just quickly for my Roma fans, the Serie A fans, William Bayanda, the young promising French centre-back, he went to Nantes on loan. They're in the second division, but clearly the kid just wants to play, and there's every chance he ends up playing for Roma.
They're a big club as well.
Yeah, so not a bad decision at all. Now let's go to Lyon, right? Let's talk business.
We think Lyon are,
Yeah, Shaqiri from Liverpool to Lyon for 6 million. Doesn't get much better.
I guess good on him,
No, I say great because Lyon, man, they know what they're doing with their attackers. They got Toko Akambi now. They got Hassan Aouar. They got Paqueta. They've also got Dembele.
I think he will do very well in Ligue 1.
Yeah, and they held on to Maxwell Cornet. He was going to go to Burnley at one point, but we saw Burnley signed a right winger this week, so that kind of cancelled it out for now.
He's too black.
Yeah.
Too black for Burnley.
No, I can't speak on the... you can, but I can't. I haven't got that card. And then Paul... wait, has Burnley ever had a black player?
I think...
they did.
No, they have to have, right?
Yeah, Aaron Lennon, but there was another guy that played in the back line for him. Nonetheless...
Anyway.
If you're not English...
you're not going to Burnley.
Yeah, good luck playing for him. That's what we're saying. Paul Lirola, he's a Fiorentina boy. I wish we didn't fucking sell him. Fiorentina making some stupid decisions, but we sold him to Marseille for 6 million. For people that don't know, Spanish right back can play right mid, can play right wing. He can actually play in the midfield as well. And we sold him to Marseille for 6 million. He went on loan there last year and he killed it. And there was no way we'll get him back. He obviously enjoyed his football. Now, this is for my MLS fans and Honduran people that watch this podcast. I know there's at least 3 of them. Ellis is Honduras' biggest export since Buddy Figueroa that played for Wigan.
Oh, yes.
He signed for Bordeaux on loan from Boa Vista in Portugal. So that was pretty cool for Bordeaux. They're strengthening they've got a nice little team and they're strengthening. So, yeah, I like that signing. But I like this one even more. Lovro Majar from Zagreb went to Stade Rennais for 12 million.
Yeah.
So, Man United fans, I'm not saying get aroused, but there's every chance Camavinga's leaving.
Don't get aroused, but maybe get aroused.
Yeah. Well, I think you all should. Yeah. But, and then we saw what I feel like is Loic Bade, who we've spoken about on this podcast, replacement. Maxime Lemerchant is the Fulham centre-back. Never really got a good chance there, even though he's very promising when he arrived. He went back to Strasbourg on a free.
Well then.
Yeah. Now from France, I'm going to go to Turkey quickly.
We like a little bit of Turkey here.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, Leroy Fer went from Feyenoord to Allianzspor on a free, and then Matias Vargas, who was one of the most hyped players in FIFA 20 because he was Indian left wing, 90-something pace. He went from Espanyol to Demirspor on loan. Demirspor are building a big team. Demirspor actually are building a huge team. I'm trying to think. I think they've got some marquee signings. and I'm just getting it up now because I've completely lost my track of thought, people. I have a lot of things in front of me at the moment. But Emre Moore also went back to Germany.
Really?
Now, what happened to him?
He was, what FIFA was it? 17, I think? 17 or 16. One of them.
Yeah, bronze.
Yeah.
He was bronze, and he went back to Turkey. He signed for Karagümrük, if that's how you say it, and they've got a decent little team. But, so the team that Matthias Vargas signed for, Adana Demirspor, they've signed some big players. So they signed Lucas Castro, Britt Asama Balonga, Yunus Belhanda, Jonas Svensson from AZ Alkmaar, David Akintola from Midtjylland, Balotelli's there as well. How could I forget? And we see in Turkey sometimes these teams come through and they don't succeed, but they also signed Benjamin Stambouli from Schalke. So what we're looking at right now, if I was to name some players, is we've got Jonas Svensson at right back, we've got Stambouli in the midfield, we've got Berkir Benyasin from Brescia in the midfield, we've got Yunus Belhanda and Lucas Castro there.
Yeah,
then you've got Matthias Vargas and Balotelli and Britt Asama Balonga up front.
Yeah, right.
So they're not looking bad. And they signed Arijanet Muric from Man City as their keeper for the season.
Oh, did they? On loan?
On
loan,
what?
Okay.
Yeah. City won't let go of him. So, yeah, that's a Turkish update. Turkish football, very entertaining thing to watch. It's normally in shambles, but they seem like they're getting their shit together.
They're doing something right.
Now, Florenzi went from Roma to AC on a free. Clearly, Mourinho's come in and said, fuck off.
Get out.
And that was it.
That's disappointing.
And another man that joined him at AC Milan was Pietro Pellegrini.
I really like that, by the way.
Yeah, he went from Monaco to AC on loan. He wasn't getting much game time. Monaco didn't fit the system and was meant to be kind of like the next Mbappe.
I think
he'll go back to AC and he'll do fine because they got Ibra up front and they also got Rebic and Rafael Leao. But Ibra's only got one more season in him and he needs rest, so Pellegrini will be playing.
Yeah.
Now, Fiorentina made 2 signings.
Yes.
I'm pretty excited.
As you can see on his face.
Yeah, pretty excited. So we got Matija Nastasic. He used to play Fiorentina before he rose to be a normal defender throughout Europe. He was a Fiorentina boy. And he came from Schalke for 500,000, which is awesome.
That is nothing, by the way.
Yeah, that's nothing. And like we've said, Schalke are getting rid of players left, right, and centre.
Yeah. You probably remember him from his City days.
Yeah, or Schalke when they were a lot better.
Yeah.
And then we also saw Torreira sign from Arsenal on loan.
Yes.
People don't realise this is Torreira made his name playing football for Sampdoria in Italy. He's used to the Italian game, fits it really well. And for Fiorentina, we get exposed a lot. We normally have a DM and 2 centre mids in front of him, but we'll most probably go to 2 DMs. The reason why is Eric Polgar cannot leave that pitch because he is our dead ball specialist and we don't have anything close to him in terms of penalties and whatnot. So he's our dead ball specialist. So, yeah, he'll play next to Eric Polgar. And Fiorentina actually building a really nice side for a sturdy season. Now, to Atalanta, for $9 million, they got Davide Zappacosta of Chelsea.
Fucking hell. Chelsea, they just...
Yeah, but, man, he'll be worth more than 9 when he plays for them. By the time he's done there, he won't because he'll be a lot older.
Yeah.
But while he's there, he'll be worth a bit.
How do they do it?
They just know what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Now, 2 more. Arguably the best signing of the window. I say best signing of the window as a loose term. One of the most underrated signings, along with Thomas Delaney, was Joaquin Correa from Lazio to Inter.
Yeah.
Inter in the mud and they still forked this shit out of their ass. That's what amazes me about Arsenal.
They sold Lukaku for 90 whatever million. Also, Joaquin Correa could have went to Everton. We offered him more money, but he wanted to stay in Italy, which is fine. And I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, but I am mad, but I'm not mad.
Well, why the fuck would you want to play for Everton?
That's it.
Nonetheless, Giovanni Simeone went from Cagliari to Hellas Verona on a loan. Nothing really crazy there, but we feel the need to include these because you may not find it out elsewhere.
No.
People like to place multis. Now, 2 very promising players from Belgium went to Italy this week. Arthur Fiete went from KV Ustien to Bologna on loan. Now, he's a young defender. He's like 21, 22. And Bologna, with him and Tomiyasu in the back line, that actually looks very promising.
I think Tomiyasu is going to stay, by the way.
Yeah, I think he will too.
I don't think he's leaving.
I haven't heard much out of that camp. And yeah, Tomiyasu, most probably a lot of clubs like, let's give him another season and see if he's worth what.
Yeah.
People are making him out to be. Then the Bikies.
Yes.
Made another signing. They made Thomas Henry from Louvain from to Venezia for 5.5 million, 26-year-old centre forward. And yeah, I don't know too much about him. But if it helps, I did know that he was quite the player in Belgium from the read-up I did of him when Venezia signed him and the blogs that posted about it. So, yeah, make of that what you will. But the Bikies, they know what they're doing. They're not here.
I just want them to stay up and be another fresh set of kits next season to look at.
Yeah, Jaden and I are going to be the Bikies English correspondents before you know it.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they'd like to be called the Bikies, but
I don't think they would.
That's the name they get. Now, before we go to England, I'm just going to list off 4 transfers you may have missed that kind of matter. So, Stefan Moreira, don't expect anyone to know him. Plays for Toulouse, 27. He couldn't get into the starting side at Toulouse, or he was struggling to play every game. So what he's done, and I bring this back to Australian football. The MLS is proving awesome for this. He's actually quite a decent player. He went to Columbus Crew on a free. Now, what he'll do there is he'll play first-team football no matter what, most probably end up being in the captaincy or leadership position, and then he'll be primed to come back and pick where he wants to play.
When he's like 29.
Yeah, he's 27.
Yeah.
But he'll get a season or 2 over there and he'll come back. But that's what American football is good for. Players that are actually at the best age possible, actually, is getting them at 27. And turning them, and Columbus Crew can make a bit of money out of it. If, say he has a cracker year, and a French side goes, hey, we want him for 5 million. Bang. Columbus Crew get 5 million, which is huge for American football, out of nothing.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Whereas Australian football will sign a 36-year-old or whoever,
Spanish bloke that failed in India, and we'll call it a good signing.
And then we'll never get a fee from him. He'll just leave on a free.
Yeah.
But you know what? I don't care.
Yeah, neither. But we saw West Brom cleaning out their stocks this week. Kamil Grzycki went back to Pogon Szczeciin. Fucking sorry, people. He went there on a free. So he went back to Poland, joining Blazikowski and joining the homeland. I love to see it. I love to see players that
motherland
make their country proud, playing in the big leagues and go back there, which will bring crowds. They'll be the star players. You love to see it. Now, I don't know if you knew this, right? But you know Abdoulaye Diaby?
Yes.
Bro, he's 30.
Fuck off.
I thought he was 23 or something, eh?
Really?
Yeah, I thought he was young. But he went to Al Jazeera to sign with João Victor.
He's 30.
Yeah, so he's at Al Jazeera in the UAE.
Wow.
With João Victor. So
you know what?
Al Jazeera winning the league. Al Jazeera winning the league.
Good on him. Good on him. He's going to get a buttload of money.
Yeah.
You're going to retire happy.
And something that surprised me, made sense in a sense, but didn't make sense in another sense. Percy Tau.
Yes.
Arguably one of Brighton's biggest talents. They shouldn't be letting him go because they need fucking goals. He went to El Ahly in Egypt.
What? Like on a pro minute?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. God knows. Makes sense. Being a South African boy, El Ahly are normally champions of Africa. One of the big Egyptian teams is normally the champions of Africa. It's very rare it's someone else. And if it's not, it's like Kaiser Chiefs or something like that. But he went there. Obviously, he can become the champion of Africa. Egyptian football's not as bad as people want to make it out. But didn't understand why he went to Egypt in that sense.
He's only, 24, 25?
Yeah. In that preseason goal, he destroyed defenders.
Well, I mean, I guess maybe go to Egypt, be a little comfortable, win some shit for 2 years, and then come back when you're 27 and ready to contribute.
Well, I'm pretty sure El Ghazi did that before he played for West Brom.
Yeah.
He was overseas somewhere in Africa or Middle East.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not uncommon for African players to do such a thing, but at 25, a bit different. Now, I'm going to go to the Championship, best league in the world.
God love the Championship.
If you want to know, if you don't want to know who's winning before you get into a game, you go watch the Championship. Say that much.
That's it.
Now, Romain Sawyers left West Brom to go to Stoke on loan. That is Atiba's replacement, as plain as day. Bournemouth are continuing to run their retirement home. They signed Gary Cahill. Now, Ian Poveda from Leeds went to Blackburn on loan. Joins a pretty nice Blackburn front line.
Blackburn is a very good team, and I hope they return to the Premier League one day and replace Burnley.
Well, I think Blackburn could return this year.
You reckon?
Yes.
Oh, I just want Barnsley in there. I want a weird team.
This is why I think Blackburn can return this year.
Go on.
You've now got Poveda, you got Sam Gallagher, you got Ben Diaz, right? You got Dolan, Tyrese, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
You got Bradley Johnson in the midfield with Bradley Dack as well.
Yeah.
You got players like Leighton Clarkson, young player from Liverpool on loan there. Then you got like Ryan Nabby, Harry Pickering. There's some decent players in there. Obviously, you got Lenahan and Ayala. I think they can come back up.
Well, I hope so, because Blackburn, if people started watching the Premier League in 2018, Blackburn are a big club.
Yeah.
They're a massive club, and they deserve to be in the Premier League.
Well, they were in the Prem when I started watching as a kid. So.
Yeah, so it was the same.
Yeah. But on another note, Jordan Hugo, who never really got a proper chance at Norwich because of Pookie, he went to West Brom on loan. So West Brom bolstering stocks. I think West Brom are going to come up. I've been watching them. Even against Arsenal, where they didn't field their best team at all.
No, it was like a third string West Brom team. I think they're just focusing on league. Like, they don't give a shit about FA Cup, Carabao Cup.
And it was a fairly strong Arsenal side.
Yeah.
But yeah, so West Brom bolstering stocks. Hey, look, nothing too interesting, but
it's a championship player.
Yep. And now we go to England.
Yes.
So let's go to Norwich straight away. Speaking of championship, up, down, up, down.
Easily club.
They're easily top 24 clubs in England because they're up and down all the time.
Yeah, that's it.
But Brandon Williams signed for Norwich on loan.
That's good for him.
Yeah, they needed it. Their left back, that Greg kid, he got ripped apart.
Yeah.
Not saying he shouldn't play, just saying Brandon Williams increases the pressure for the spot, but also it makes it more you have to perform.
Yeah.
You have to fucking perform. Otherwise, you're not playing because Norwich can't afford to waste time. They can't afford to waste time. If you play more than one shit game in a row, they're most probably just going to bring in the other bloke. Now, Aaron Leonard went from Kayserispor. He went to Burnley on a free. So he's just back at Burnley.
Back at Burnley.
Crazy. Yeah.
Just going to add a bit of colour. Add a bit of colour to that squad.
And then, so his name's Kai.
Yeah.
From
Brazilian kid.
Yeah, went to Man City for 10 million. I hope the poor kid's not on loan for the next 10 years of his career and spends it fucking wishing he never fucking went to Man City. But maybe he'll be one of the best players to ever play the game. Who knows? You never know where it's going to come. So maybe he will be better than Jesus because look at the Brazilian they did give a chance to. Speaking of Jesus, we can all agree he belongs on the wing. Now, Martin Odegaard and Ramsdale went to Arsenal for around 60 million combined. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Gunners.
I'll take it. I've changed my opinion on Ramsdale and Odegaard.
Have ya?
Mm-hmm. Odegaard was always the same opinion. Ramsdale saw more things this week that Leonard could possibly be going back to Germany. I don't want him to. Yeah, I don't want him to at all. But Ramsdale was good for the cup game and say Arsenal do push for Europe this year, which I think we can. People are going to make so much fun of me.
I think anyone between 6th to 12th can.
Yeah. It's not crazy to Arsenal to finish 5th to 8th. It's not a crazy ask. And I feel like he'll be good for us. And Sheffield are a ship falling apart for those who don't know. So
they are getting dumped.
Yeah, they actually won. Well, they won in the cup game against Derby, but Derby got no players. So
Wayne Rooney's Derby County, baby.
Yep.
A win against Derby is like a win against a 8th tier non-league side at this point.
Yeah. Well, Derby got a few dubs in the championship somehow, but they just won't. The players will tire out.
Yeah, that's it. They just don't have a squad.
Yeah, they are bringing in some interesting players, Derby, but they brought back Ravel Morrison out of the dirt.
Yeah, I like that.
I like Ravel Morrison. He's just so different to what everyone perceives a footballer to be.
Yeah.
And I remember when the England fans became suddenly quite racist to their star boys in Saka and Rashford after the game. Ravel Morrison come out straight away and said, "This is why I chose to play for Jamaica when I was a kid." Obviously now it's not a big of a deal, but when I had the choice to play for England or Jamaica, I went and played for Jamaica because why would I subject myself to that?
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah, so for people that don't know, Derby, they've actually got a few players. They've got Kamil Jozwiak from Poland. He's a left winger. They've got Tom Lawrence still there, who I love because he hit Matt Meagaza. Ravel Morrison's there. Isaac Hutchinson's still there. Louis Sibley's there. Graham Sheeney's there. Bielek, the former Arsenal player, he's still there. And then they've still got some decent backs in Curtis Davies, Phil Jagielka, Richard Stearman even, and Ryan Allsop and David Marshall in goal. So, yeah, I hope they can continue what they're doing, but I hope Derby stay up, eh?
Yeah. It won't be good for them to go down.
Yeah, but nonetheless, that's all we've got for you. So let's go to rumours.
All right, here we go. Where do we start? Do we start? You know what? We'll start with Bat. So, Kylian Mbappe, as everyone knows, Bat, as we like to call him here on this channel, plays for PSG. He wants to move to Real Madrid, whether that be this summer or next summer. The problem is with this whole thing is that next summer PSG won't get a fee for him, so he'll be leaving on a free. And Real Madrid will get him on a free. Real Madrid do want to pay a fee for him. They've bid 180 million euros, but PSG want in the region of 220 million. So they're a bit far off, but also PSG don't have a lot of bargaining. They don't have a lot of leverage here because it's either you get 180 million pounds, or you lose them for free next summer. Mbappe says he doesn't want to burn any bridges, but PSG, the higher-ups, aren't very happy with the way that it's gone, of course.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
They're not happy with it.
They take every player.
They're not happy with it. They're not happy with it. But yeah.
Shut up, you bunch of geese.
Mbappe to Real Madrid for what could be 180 million upwards to 220 million. What do you think about that? Mbappe and Madrid.
Two things.
Yes.
Too much money in football, but if you were going to price him, he should be the most expensive player along with Haaland.
Yes, at the moment right now.
Don't get me wrong, people, and this will go on TikTok, but that money is stupid for Mbappe.
Fucking ridiculous.
But if you're talking about the most valuable investment for a club like Real Madrid, he is that.
Him and Haaland would be the...
Yeah, I don't think the money's... I think it's stupid, that money, but I think... In the other terms, Real Madrid will be going, Benzema is getting older, but while he's here, imagine him and Mbappe running around each other because we've all learned, we like him, don't get me wrong, we like Vinicius, but he's not what everyone thinks he's going to be. Yeah, and Mbappe can kill it on the left wing, eh?
Yeah.
Imagine just Bale, Benzema, and Mbappe.
Trip, BB, oh, fuck. You know what?
BBB.
Yeah.
But I think Mbappe should.
He wants Real Madrid, and it makes sense because he's around our age, and when we were kids, and when Mbappe would have been,
we got work at JB Hi-Fi tomorrow.
Yeah, we have work at JB Hi-Fi, but Mbappe's got Real Madrid to go to. In saying that, when we were kids, you growing up, Real Madrid was a big fucking deal, winning trophies, winning Champions Leagues, winning everything. So it makes sense to want to leave PSG for Real Madrid, who are one of the biggest clubs in the world. In recent history, haven't done much. Historically, one of the biggest clubs in the world. Recently, haven't done much. When
we say recently, we mean past 2 seasons. Before that, there was obviously 3 UCLs.
Yeah, we know. We fucking know. All right. Jesus Christ. Been but. Shut up. But yeah, no, it makes sense for Mbappe. And look, as I said, PSG, if anything bad happens to PSG, I want it to be everything. I want everything bad to happen to that club. I hope oil just suddenly goes away so that they have no money.
Buy electric cars, people.
I hope everyone in the world just buys a Tesla. Everyone uses solar panels or whatever, renewable energy, whatever, save the earth crap you want to spit to me. I don't care. If that means PSG have no money, I'll be happy.
That's it.
I hope Michael Jordan removes his brand from their t-shirts, and Sports Direct will be the ones that make the jerseys for PSG. I hope everything bad happens to that football club. I hope it goes into the ground. I hope Paris FC become the new PSG.
Likewise, brother.
I hope they switch. But anyway, that's Mbappe to Real Madrid. I think it's going to happen. What about you?
I think he should sign Fiorentina. If he doesn't, I think he should go Real Madrid.
Yes, I think it happens this window. I don't see it going to next window.
No, and I think it's too public not to happen.
And I also think it's well and good wanting 220 million, but it's either 180 or nothing. You'd think they'd be smart enough to take 180 million.
Yeah.
But now we move on from one star boy to another star man. Ron of Juventus.
Yeah,
to Manchester City.
The BTEC Salomon Rondon in Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. Going to Man City. Juventus want around 25 to 30 mil for him, but City don't want to pay a fee. I see that as complete BS. City will pay whatever they want. City will pay whatever Juventus want. It has been said that Ronaldo wants to leave, and it's time to get the deal done. What are we saying? Ron to Man City?
I'd like to say this. Right?
Sure.
I'm not a crazy Ronaldo fan, right? I think he's the best athlete to ever play football. Let me get that straight.
He's incredible in
when it comes to
work
talent,
ethic and all that.
Yeah. Work ethic. I'll never fault Ronnie. The work he's put in to be where he's at, he belongs in that conversation. Talent, I think it's Messi. Work ethic, I think it's Ronnie. And athleticism, right? Yeah. But with Ronnie, what I don't get is like Sir Alex is still at that club, and the people that produced him are still at that club for the most part. I'm talking about the coaches and the trainers. I'm not talking about the higher ups. I'm talking about the people that are involved with the actual football itself. Where the fuck is loyalty gone, man?
There isn't any.
Like, it's I hate United, but that is so disappointing.
Well, that's what Rooney said as well. Rooney was like, he doesn't see him moving there because why would you? He doesn't need it financially.
Yeah.
So why does he need that move to City?
Well, money runs the world, but he most probably wants to go there and play again in the Prem or play under Pep, play with KDB. I don't blame someone for joining City, but when you're a United legend and you played in those United teams,
and United fan has anything bad,
Vidic,
nothing bad to say about Ronaldo, even when he left. Park Ji-sung, how could you forget about him?
Yeah, like, fuck, man, I just don't. It's upsetting as a football fan to know that one of the greatest to ever do it, who made his name at United, will go to City at the end of his career when he still has a lot to offer to a club, and he will pick City.
Yeah. That's exactly it.
It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Messi would never go to Real Madrid. Like, that was never It was never even a fucking conversation.
Never. Think about it, right? The floodgates have opened.
Yeah.
Harry Kane is staying at Tottenham. So that is off the table. City need a striker. Cristiano Ronaldo is available.
Yeah.
You get him.
Yeah, of
you
course.
get Ronaldo.
I'm not saying that.
From a City's perspective, you get Ronaldo. Because imagine all of the kits. Look what happened when Messi went to PSG. All the kits they sold with Messi 30 on it. Imagine all the kits they're going to sell with Ronaldo.
And the stadiums.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Maybe City will get to fill their stadium when Ronaldo's there.
Yeah.
It's
crazy, the commercial pool of Ronnie.
Yeah.
It's the same with Messi. The footballing world in Europe will go nuts. But as an Arsenal fan, to speak about United in a high sense is hard because they took Van Persie from us and they took Sanchez, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I respect clubs like United because they give their young players a chance and they create legends. And for Ronnie, to go there would just be the biggest, spit in your face thing, eh?
Imagine Ronaldo scoring the winner in the derby, running to the United fans and doing a Nado by all.
Yeah, see, I don't see him doing that.
No.
I don't even see him celebrating against United.
I hope he doesn't celebrate.
No. But at the same time, it's funny because I saw a lot of comments going, well, no one cares when United signs Arsenal players and, all that stuff, right? And Chelsea and Arsenal do dealings.
Steven Gerrard would never sign for United.
No. This is what I'm saying. Club legends will not go to rivals. No. That's why Luis Figo is not a legend at Madrid, right? But, for us, say when Ozil finished the contract, all right, imagine he goes to Fenerbahce and it's a different story. Scores stupid goals, puts him in the Champions League, star boy in Turkey, and he goes back to Tottenham, I'd be fucking fuming.
Yeah.
I'm on the other side of the world, too.
Yeah.
I have no geographical attachment to my club. But at the same time, I have a complete emotional attachment to everything that club's brought me in my life. Not much in the past few years, bear in mind. But, I'm sure as an Everton fan, there'd be players that, if they left, got some form again, and then came back and went to Liverpool, you'd be fucking fuming.
If Ross Barkley did anything with his life, did well at Chelsea, and then Liverpool signed him, I'd be furious.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to say about the Arsenal to other clubs, right? I understand United and Chelsea do poach some good players from us sometimes, and we buy some of their players. It is whatever, right? But that's normal. League to league, big club to big club. That's normal. Chelsea, bit different. We're rivals with them, and they are from London. But Tottenham are our geographical rivals, and United are our set in stone rivals because of what Thierry Henry that era had. Whereas, with Ronnie, when he got to Manchester United, City was so shit.
So shit.
So shit.
Shitter than shit.
He's not joining City for any other reason than money if he goes.
No, he's not.
But it baffles me. But
let's say the Lukaku deal, right? If Lukaku went from, instead of Chelsea, went to Liverpool, I'd be absolutely furious.
Perfect example.
I'd be furious with that man.
Yeah.
Absolutely furious. Because I love Romelu Lukaku to death. He's my big rom. And if that happened, I don't know. I don't see why you would, but I kind of do. Because Juventus are not doing anything. They're not going to win a Champions League.
Part of the financial fall that is Italian football.
Yeah, they're not winning the Champions League. They might win the Italian League, maybe, but Inter look really strong again this season.
Fiorentina looks strong.
Fiorentina are going to maybe push for the league.
Atalanta look the goods. Honestly, Atalanta.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
There's more
There's more competition in Serie A.
Yeah, it's not what the past 10 years have been. It's different. Italy, please, people, Bundesliga and Serie A, you have to give it a watch.
Well, that's exactly it. Bundesliga is not just the Bayern Munich league anymore, and Serie A is not the Juventus league anymore.
Yeah. And look, I'll say this because my little cousin Dan Chuck, who's part of the OzSide group, he's a Palermo fan from a young'un. And when he was a fan for them, they're in the third division now, but they had Dybala and Vasquez, right? And when we were growing up watching Dybala play for Palermo, we thought this bloke's like the next, he's the next thing.
You know, he's 30.
Yeah, whilst he's reached heights, of course, he's won some big things and he's been part of big teams. If there's a chance for Juve now, you got Federico Chiesa, you got Kulusevski, and you got Dybala. You can make that work.
Yeah.
And especially with Chiesa, he will want to play every single minute. And with Ronnie, I think maybe last weekend was the icing on the cake with that disallowed goal and a draw at home to Udinese.
I just don't think Juventus does it for him anymore.
No.
And I don't think Juventus as a club can offer that anymore. Maybe when he signed for them, sure.
Yeah.
It's a big deal back then, but now it's
Hey, Juve fans, I'll give you some exciting news, right? Say you get rid of Ronnie. When you get rid of Ronnie, you might not receive money for him, right? That's not... Transfer fees isn't what you should be looking at. Wage bills is what you're looking at. You know what that money brings in? Pogba plus another star.
You know what that money brings in, apparently? Moise Kean. Yeah, my segue. Moise Kean apparently moving back to Juventus. Imagine trading arguably one of the world's best for a man that got sent off for strangling B-Tech and Josh Townsend against Huddersfield.
To be fair, that bloke hit him in the back of the head.
Yeah, I know.
I thought it was shocking refereeing that whole game.
Whole game was ridiculous, and that B-Tech and Josh Townsend pisses me off because he wants to act like such a hard man, and he's not because he looks like Andros Townsend. But anyway, that's besides the point. Juventus,
Townsend's a goat, but scored one of the best goals you'll ever see.
I love Townsend so much.
Hit a volley
he's only been at my club in like 2 weeks. But yeah, that's an interesting deal. Moise Kean never really worked out at Everton. Obviously, had a decent season on loan last year at PSG. Never went back to PSG. But the Juventus move looks like it's happening. And I think that just speaks to Juventus and what they're doing. Young players, building them up, and then going from there. Not relying on buying 36, 35-year-old blokes anymore. Yeah, and I think that's what they need to do.
I'd like to say this. Different note. And it just crossed my head. Harry Kane staying at Tottenham means Vlahovic is staying in purple.
Ah, yes. And also, speaking of the purple are getting a new right back, apparently. Alvaro Odriozola from Real Madrid.
Fuck off, really? Yes. I hadn't heard that. Wow.
A loan with an option to buy. By the time
Liriola can go to Marseille for all I can now.
By the time this video is live, it might be confirmed, and Harry might be more excited than he is right now.
Shit.
But Odriozola looks like he's on his way to Fiorentina. And as we said throughout the whole video, they're winning the league.
Put $20 in it. It's an investment, not a gamble.
Fiorentina is winning the league.
That's sick. He'll fit. I remember him at Sociedad.
Yep.
He was awesome. He's played for Bayern. He's played for Real Madrid, so he'll be big for Fiorentina. Arguably the biggest transfer of the week.
We're seeing a man explode in front of our eyes.
Arguably the biggest transfer of the week.
We're seeing a man go absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I think Odriozola is bigger than Ronnie to City and Mbappe to Real Madrid. I honestly think Fiorentina are no longer in the mud. But
Fiorentina are getting into Europe and potentially winning the league.
We're not here to participate. We're taking over. Whether you like it or not, we're winning fucking
That's it.
We're bringing home to UCL to Florence.
Bring it home.
What are the other rumours?
Other rumours? I like this one, actually. The Benfica striker, Darwin Núñez, to Brighton, apparently.
Yeah, we've spoken about this.
Yeah.
No, he's very highly touted.
He is very highly. And Brighton need a striker. And if they do need a striker, I don't see why this is a bad thing. Although Neil Maupay has scored 2 goals in 2 games. That means absolutely nothing.
Neil Maupay could tear his ACL tomorrow.
Neil Maupay can also play out wide. So Núñez is a good fit for Brighton. Good on him. Good on Brighton for looking to add some flavour into their squad.
We love a Uruguayan striker in the Prem.
That's how you do it, Burnley. You add a bit of flavour into your squad.
Yeah, put some spice on your chicken, for God's sake.
That's right. You don't just peel the skin off. You eat the whole bloody thing with a bit of seasoning in there, and that's how you do it. Brexit FC can get fucked. Jules Koundé, a signing that we've been talking about all summer long, it seems, is close to his move to Chelsea after Zuma agreed his deal apparently to West Ham. So West Ham getting Zuma.
Kurt.
I love Kurt. I want him back at Everton, but he's going to West Ham.
You seen that GoPro footage of him walking around?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Oh man,
I love
makes
Kurt.
me so happy.
He is such a happy man. Yeah. He just likes playing football.
Yeah.
For West Ham
wise, that's huge.
That's huge for West Ham.
Huge, yeah.
And more Fiorentina. That means Milenkovic is staying in the purple.
We're not getting relegated. I think that's huge. From a West Ham point, obviously Dawson is in really good form, and whatnot. But at the same time, Dawson is old, and I'm not going to be that bloke. Like every player needs to be under 27 to play in the Premier League. But Zuma brings a sturdy centre back next to Dawson, or replaces Dawson.
I reckon Zuma goes in his first choice straight away.
Yeah, who do you reckon second choice, but?
It's Dawson.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, what about Diop?
Yeah, but Diop hasn't shown shown that he can do much. Maybe if he picks up form.
What about Ogbonna as well? Like,
maybe Ogbonna and Zuma, but on current form, Dawson and Zuma.
I'll tell you what, that's some bloody girthy boys at the back.
That's what I'm saying. There's some big boys back there.
Yeah, imagine a back three of Dawson in the middle with Ogbonna and Zuma on the side of him.
Yeah, that's big.
Cresswell on the left, Kufal on the right, and the back.
That's great. I think that's great.
Yeah, West Ham looking good.
West Ham looking good, and obviously Chelsea will look very good with Jules Koundé there.
Yeah,
big fans of Jules Koundé here. He'll slot in next to Rudiger, I'd imagine, or Christensen, either one of them. But Jules Koundé will be your first choice. We got two more. Speaking of Premier League, Sven Botman is on the radar for Wolves.
I think they could get him on a cheap, considering their start this year.
Yeah, and also a different bit of flavour for Wolves. Different flavour for him, and I like it.
Yeah, not Portuguese.
No, and Sven Botman's great. He's a great centre half. He will slot in nicely in that back three that Wolves play.
Yeah.
It'll be fantastic for them if that goes through. And the final one that I wanted to talk about, Zeki Chalic to Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, Virasheiko's dog shit for them. Just is.
Yeah, and Chalic is very good.
Yeah.
Chalic is very, very good. So that'll be a massive signing for Madrid. Obviously, league winners looking to do it again because Barcelona and Real Madrid are in the mud. But no, I think that's a great signing for them. Also, someone that I thought Arsenal should go and sign, but apparently that's not happening.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Atletico Madrid needed that. I don't know where Trippier's going. Is Trippier still there?
No, yeah, it was a permanent.
So he's definitely still there, but I feel like he's going to leave.
But even if he doesn't, it's good backup.
That's it. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I remember seeing like Llorente slot into right back and stuff, and like Llorente's not.
No.
Never been a right back.
Zeki Chalic will be a great deal for Atletico Madrid, especially in the Champions League as well. Obviously, they got Liverpool in their group, so that's probably their biggest competition in their group in the Champions League.
Yeah, Trippier is there till 2023.
Okay, there you go. I do see him leaving though. He'll probably go to United.
Well, yeah, he could go anywhere, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. He can definitely go anywhere. It's just his age is the problem. Yeah. Maybe he goes to Arsenal and does the reverse run. But that's it. That's all I got for rumours this week. Obviously, the big two, the run and bat. And then a couple other ones sprinkled in there. But I think out of all the rumours that we sort of spoke about, I can see all of them pretty much happening. But they are just rumours, and I definitely see bat moving, run moving. But yeah, I think we should end it off there. The general consensus of this episode is that Fiorentina are winning the league. Cristiano Ronaldo is a snake, and Burnley need to get some flavour in their squad.
Yeah.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We are doing a transfer deadline day live on TikTok at 6 a.m. in the bloody morning on Wednesday, September the 1st. Oh, wait. Let me confirm that with my calendar. Yes, Wednesday. Wednesday, September the 1st. We'll be live on TikTok at 6 a.m. for transfer deadline day.
Yeah.
So we'll be there in the final couple of hours of the window discussing all the moves. It'll be a struggle for me to wake up, but I'll be there.
I hope so.
I also hope that I'll be there.
Maybe one of us won't be there because we're not sure if we can connect the account on two different phones, but we'll try.
We'll do something.
Well, Jaden will most probably go live on Twitch, and I'll most probably go live on TikTok.
There you go. We'll do something like that. We'll do something. But that being said, we will be live.
Yeah.
Transfer deadline day for all that goodness, and that will be the final transfer week. I think I need to find a way to, if we can record that whole live thing and just post it on YouTube.
Yeah. No, I'm sure we'll be able to just
something. Yeah. Alrighty. Anyway, see you guys.
See you, everybody.
Stay on side. Stay not racist.
Yep, please do.
Me and Lil J, we Scotty MJ. Bashing the rock, we're here in the fade. Pull up in a whip with 21 babes. Here come the bastards, 21 days. Gun you, boy, I know he's a waste. Baby, I know that you want a little taste. I know you want all the bass in your face. Brand new bag and brand new nails. Me and Lil J, we Scotty and Jay. Passing the rock, we're hitting the fade. Pull up in a whip with 21 days. Hit color bastards, 21 days.